As we enter into this Holy Year of Mercy, I'd like to tell you about one of the experiences I had as a new pastor at the downtown chapel, which is now the St. Andre Bessette Church. I moved into the chapel, and there were very, very few people there when I first came. And we needed to do a lot of helping because we didn't even have the funds we needed to pay the electric bills those first month or so that we began our ministry in downtown Portland. But people from the street would come into the chapel pushing their carts with their spare items of clothing and so forth. And one of the women that would sit in the back of the chapel when I'd have Mass come in with her shopping cart and her things, and she'd have about 6 layers of clothes on, and obviously was someone who was very, very needy and very, very poor. And I would try to strike up a conversation with her, and oh my goodness, she was just too shy to scarcely even answer back. So I'd pray for her, you know. And as we entered into the season of Advent, our organist who we inherited, who played the organ kind of like a calliope, went on a binge and didn't recover apparently, and nor did he show up for Mass or church. So we lost our music, and I had to take over and lead all the hymns along with, you know, celebrating Mass and preaching. Well, this woman that I was telling you about in the back of the chapel puts up her hand, and she calls me over and she says, "Father, you know, when I was a youngster in high school, I learned how to play the organ. If you'd let me practice, well, I would be glad to try to bring us some music for Mass." So I asked her name, and her name is Mary Barrett. I said, "Mary, I'd just love it if you would do that." So she started and practiced during the week, and the next Sunday she gets up to the organ and she starts playing, and she missed a note. And an old curmudgeon in the back of the church yells out, "Ouch!" And Mary just went like this, and she stopped playing. And then she told me after Mass, she said, "I have to resign, Father. I just can't do it." I said, no, I'm sorry, Mary. We don't accept resignations here. You know, and so back to it. Well, Mary developed the most beautiful hymns and music for our singing. But she also noticed in the back of the church this other older man who was going through the dumpster looking for food down the street. His name was Clarence. She came to me and she said, "You know, Father, at our church, we cannot ever allow anybody to go through the dumpster looking for food. I know you priests upstairs have some food in your cupboards up there. So can I bring an empty cardboard box and we can go up there and get some food for Clarence and for other people who need help?" And I said, "Well, sure, let's do that." And up we went, and we found some canned goods and dry goods and put them in a box, and she hid that under the organ bench. And then secretly, she would dole out food to people that she thought, you know, needed the extra help and the extra food. Well, the parishioners began to see this secret process that was going on. And so they would bring food secretly and sneak it into the box under the organ. Mary comes to me and she says, "Father, I don't know how to explain this to you, but you know the miracle of the loaves and fishes? Well, I keep giving the food out, but more keeps multiplying in this box. And I just wanted to tell you that God is very good and very merciful." And I look at her and I say, "Mary, the mercy is you. You are the woman of mercy for our parish and for our church." And she continued then to be a central key minister in our downtown chapel for many, many more years. Mercy.
Come, Lord Jesus, come save your people, come and save. power of your love. Awaken our hearts to your mercy. Free us, O Lord, from the power of sin. Set us free. Come, come, Lord Jesus. Come,